It's very confusing, though, for people who run into me, because people usually don't expect that at my age I'm going to have 7-month-old babies in tow. And I remember being at the Kroger checkout line one day, and this woman came up behind me and said, "Oh, I have grandkids too." And I thought to myself, I don't. And I don't know how many people I've run into who say, "Isn't that nice that Granddad's got the kids out today?" And I have to calmly explain to them that, no, they're mine. But, I know that Kira's grandfather was a huge influence. We are a country that's so rich in natural resources that we engaged in business with countries around the world in a way that maybe other countries didn't. But really, it's the idea of kind of the mouse living next door to the elephant, that you know that if the elephant rolls over, it's going to affect you. So we were always very much more interested in things that were happening around the world than maybe people in the United States were to some degree. When you're the biggest country in the world, you don't really have to look outside that much. But when you're a small country, you do. So I think for me, it brought kind of a global perspective to covering the news. I care very much about what happens around the world, and I try to, the best of my abilities, when I'm covering a story that warrants it, try to bring in that global perspective, why this matters not just here in this country, but why it matters elsewhere around the world, and why things that happen elsewhere around the world matter here to us. And really good thing. CNN's strength really is in breaking news. You'll notice that the audience can be kind of here, but when breaking news happens, CNN's audience really spikes. Then after a while, though, it trickles back down. Fox News' real strength is in its ability to be able to hold viewers, and that really for advertisers is gold. When you have a standard where your ratings are up here and you get breaking news and you get a little spike, because Fox really is trying to make a commitment to covering breaking news, but then the ratings don't go down that much. So you've always got that base, and that really is the key to be able to hold viewers. CNN may have more total viewers, but they don't watch as long. And where the value really is for a network is the ability to be able to hold viewers for as long as possible. Another difference, too, between CNN. These days, we're really kind of fighting the internet for attention. The move to deliver information now is on smartphones and tablets, and that's a big challenge for all of us to be able to address. How far into that part of the business do we go, and how do we address the challenges that will come with that? Because there are so many sources of information out there that for us to be able to maintain our position as leaders in news, we really need to look toward the future and figure out how we will do things, not only the way that we've done them over the years in terms of journalistic integrity, seeking out the good stories and all of that, but also how we can adjust our delivery platforms so that we too can be a player on those little tablets or the smartphones that people are going to have in their pockets with them at all times, and they will probably within 10 years become their prime source of delivery for information. Thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate it. It was great to see you, and thank you all for showing up.